Hello and namaste. My name is Brandon Foltz, and I teach statistics and other mathy things here on YouTube. If you like this video, please hit subscribe and ring that bell for more. In this problem walkthrough video, we will continue our review of linear equations to prepare you for linear regression. I know your time is valuable, so let's go ahead and get to it. The price of a single issue of stock can fluctuate throughout the day. A linear equation that represents the price of stock for shipment express is y equals 15 minus 1.5x, where x is the number of hours passed in an 8-hour day of trading. So in this problem, we're looking at one single share of stock over the course of a day. So first, what is the independent variable? Well, luckily it tells us. It says x is the number of hours passed in a given day. So our independent variable is time. Next, it asks us, what is the slope and the y-intercept? So our equation is y equals 15 minus 1.5x. And I will say that at least here in the US, we'll assume that this is US dollars. So when we say 15 and 1.5, we are saying $15 and $1.5, or $1.50. So what are the slope and the y-intercept? Well, remember in this case, this is y equals b plus mx. We just rearranged it from y equals mx plus b. B is the y-intercept. And in this case, that's 15. That's the point 0, 15 on the graph, where x is 0 is the y-intercept. And what we're saying is that the stock starts the day at $15. So when the stock market opens, the value of that share of stock is $15. Then it asks us, what about the slope? Well, m is the slope. So in this case, our slope is negative 1.5. What does that tell us in general? What's happening to this stock over the course of the day? Is it staying the same over the course of the day? Is it going up over the course of the day? Or is it going down over the course of the day? Well, what is the sign of our slope? It is negative. We have a negative slope. So this is saying that we start at $15, but after each hour, we're losing $1.50 off the value of our stock. So a negative slope in this case means the value of the stock is going down by $1.50 each hour, which is really, really bad because eventually the stock will be worth 0. So at the opening of the day, which we'll call time 0, you often see time 0 written T with a little 0. That was $15. And then at time 1, so after 1 hour, what's the value of the stock? Well, it's $1.50 less. So it's going to be $13.50. What about time 2? After 2 hours? Well, $1.50 less than that. This is going to be $12. So on and so forth. So if we did a rough graph of that, it would look something very roughly like that over time, where it started at $15 and then just decreased over time, the slope here, for every 1 hour, it went down $1.50. That's the rise over run. And then if you owned this stock, would you want a positive or negative slope? Why? Obviously, we want a positive slope because a positive slope would mean that the value of the stock is increasing, unless we did what's called short the stock, which I won't go into, but when you short a stock, you actually want the stock to go down. But we're going to assume that we want our stock to go up in value. That way we could sell it later for more money and then keep the difference from what we bought it for. So in general, we definitely want a positive slope in the price of our stock. Okay, so that wraps up this video. Before you go, please check out some of the other content I have here on my channel. That being said, I appreciate you spending some of your valuable time with me. I wish you all the best in your work and in your studies, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.